I met Bailey in March of 1996, and my entire life, I've wanted her to just be happy. I've always loved being a big brother. My mom says she prayed for it, a big brother to protect his sister from all the wrongs of the world. We've made it through a lot, separate and together. But even if it's separate, we always come back together, stronger and better. We pushed through a nasty divorce, house fires, deaths, traumas, breakups, the works. At 28, I don't know how good I do in the grand scheme, but I do try. I've tried ever since I garnered the social intelligence to understand what a young woman might need in a big brother. When I was young, I just tried to keep her safe from fights with her parents, hold her tight when she was scared. That's all I knew then. Things changed when I must have been around 18 years old. She was 15. I went off to college and she stayed home. I wasn't around as much, but when I was around, I tried. I tried to be the big brother she deserved. My sister is an amazing human. While I was off being a young person in the world, she really grew into herself. She won all the prestigious human awards, won 2 softball state championships, homecoming queen, groups and Bible studies. I couldn't believe it, not because I doubted her, but I was just so impressed. She did things I couldn't even do, and this beautiful. As she started really becoming a young woman, I started to notice a couple things about her. She pushes herself to be the absolute best she can be always.
I am about to conquer something I've wanted to conquer for a long time. I'm going to kayak out to the sound, then I'm going to carry the kayak back on foot.
She craves real love, and she believes in her God truly. I watched her maintain her faith as she worked through basic training and university, new boyfriends and boys who wanted to be her friend, and the ups and downs of living life. Each year that passed by, she became more and more of a catch. She just got better, stronger, more beautiful, more faithful. The problem with being such an amazing human is finding a partner equally as amazing to commit to in your life. She went through boyfriends what seemed like yearly, sometimes monthly, searching for the one that she felt like was God's gift to her. I could go on and on about the ones that didn't work, but today is about the one that did. I met Dion while visiting Bailey. These visits were few and far between. As we get older, it's hard to make it happen more than a few times a year. But when it does happen, it's jam-packed. For instance, on this visit, we were to go trampoline jumping with Mama. When I met him, I had no idea what the next year or even hour of their relationship and ours would look like. Not only was he extremely nice and polite, but he also seemed to have a light in him. That matters to me. One hour after meeting him, Dion tore his MCL, LCL, and PCL right in front of us. He potentially, maybe, probably, was showing off for Bailey when a bad landing messed him up. He took it like a champ, and over the next few months of his healing, Bailey and he started to fall in love. I'm not here to tell their love story, but what I can say is in discovering each other, they discovered what they wanted in a life partner. And this is where Bailey taught me something really important. After dating for about 3 months, they decided that they wanted to get married. Well, you can imagine everyone's surprise or concern rather. Other than a few familial issues with their interracial relationship, most of us loved Dion and loved them together. But marriage? It seemed so soon. How could they know? They chose to get married when so much could go wrong, so young. Despite Bailey's wisdom team, mostly me and my mom, being hesitant and voicing our opinions, we swallowed our doubts and pushed ahead with full support when it happened. Dion asked for our blessing. He proposed. She said an unwavering yes. See, Bailey and Dion knew they wanted it with each other. They had faith. They loved, and they rolled with what seems crazy to most. This inspired the hell out of me. Commitment can be scary. The possibility of someone breaking your heart even scarier. But they both took it on full stride, ready to take on any battle together. And the battles would come. But before the battles, they got married. They didn't want a huge wedding, something small and official. All of a sudden, my girlfriend, mom, stepdad, and I are on the way to Alabama to see my baby sister get married. Holy shit. I wasn't ready, but I decided to just be calm and be in the moment. I watched my girlfriend and mother put her makeup on. I helped her put on her shoes. I saw her in her wedding gown. I even walked her down the aisle. I held back the tears for the most part until they were up there holding hands and saying vows. The tears just came streaming. I looked at my mom, and her tears were streaming too. It was just so wild to see that young woman up there marrying the love of her life. All the memories of the struggles we had been through flooded my brain. All the times we annoyed each other, when she would always beg to come into my room and hang out or go on an adventure in the woods around our house. My version of her life flashed before my eyes. And then it was over. Now just a flashing of memories in my head. I knew Bailey had needed me during this time before marriage. She needed my support. She needed me to trust that she and Dion were making the right decision. She needed me to have faith in her. Over 2021, a lot happened emotionally for her, mostly in the some family not supporting her interracial marriage department. It was heartbreaking. I think she was able to see through a lot of the facades people have when it comes to race, love, and family dynamics. She saw what love is and what love isn't. My mom and I had to really step up for her, show her that she's not wrong here, that we support her, that we support Dion, that we support them together. With a lot of her world crumbling around her while she was trying to rebuild a new one, Bailey showed an incredible amount of resilience and strength. I knew she was strong, but this past year she was both emotionally intelligent and stoic. I'm so proud of her for sticking to her guns and pushing through, because the best things in life are not always easy. In fact, they're usually very difficult. She again inspired the hell out of me. Fast forward a year after their marriage, we had a true celebration of them both together. Dion's family flew out to my mom's home and we had a reception style luau. It was the perfect ending to the beautiful disaster of 2021. Being the people watcher I am, I took several moments to just soak it in. I saw why they were so good together. I heard the stories from our family to his and vice versa. Bailey was right. Dion was right. I believe they belong together. And I'm glad I did my part in supporting their vision. I'm glad I found the faith to believe in them as they believe in each other. She's even got me thinking about marriage heavily. Because seeing what they have is beautiful. Watching their patience with their struggles and their continued positivity each day encourages me to do the same. They make me want to be more like them, and I absolutely love that. So I guess I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Bailey, my baby sister, for teaching me, for inspiring me, for giving me more purpose today than I had yesterday. I'm your big brother. It's one of the reasons I'm here, my purpose, and I always will be. I love you.
And I told Dion when he was marrying Bailey that she is the most precious garden and she should be tended just that way. And I haven't just heard you say it, I've seen you do it. And that's what's so important to me. I could care less about the words, but the seeing of the action, it's gonna be forever.
Everything about what you are as a person, I'm proud of. So I'm just proud of you for who you are. Not necessarily for one thing that you've done, but just who you're trying to be.